Hey guys, Bryan here from Liquid Concepts. So today we're going to be doing something pretty simple, pretty basic, but we figured it warranted a video, so we might as well shoot it, because who doesn't love a video dipping anything, right? So today what we've got is we've got some hard hats, or helmets actually. These are more like actually military grade helmets. They are carbon fiber, really sweet helmets. So we've got the pleasure of doing some dipping on them to do in our SKO 128. And so what that's going to be is it's just going to be a brown desert digital camouflage. So in this case, customer wanted them a little bit darker, so not a problem. You can see that they are more of a darker brown color, more of a grayish brown, something like that. So that way we can make the colors not really pop as much. We just want a more earth tone, and so that's going to give us a really good look and feel to it. So the helmets themselves, they're going to be pretty simple. We went ahead and taped off all the inside, mainly due to customer request, and also because we want it to still look really good on the inside as well whenever they are using it. So no overspray or things like that inside the helmet. And so whenever we go to actually figure out how much we need, it's going to be pretty simple. We're just going to set it down like this, and then we're going to give ourselves maybe a couple of inches, inch or two of room on one side. And so essentially we're going to get probably about 2 dips out of this one little spot here. So we've got enough there, we got enough there, and so now essentially for a dip like this, we can say that it's going to be somewhere around in this area right here. So we'll just cut a whole line across here, and then we'll have 2 dips, one on this side, one on that side. So we're going to go ahead and cut this just like that, pull that out, and essentially on a film like this, we're just going to cut it right down the middle. Now again, is this more than enough? Yes, it is. We could go smaller and it would still come out really good. But in this case, we're going to go ahead and because of we'd have like maybe this much extra on the film, we don't have anything to dip in that. So essentially we're just going to cut it just like we did, and we're good to go. So now question is how do you dip something like this? So these are actually pretty simple. Essentially you can go in just like this and go in and then kind of roll it. You can go straight in like this right here, or you can even start like this and roll it all the way in. Of course, rolling it all the way in, you're going to get an actual curve more like this, versus whenever we go in more like this right here, start right here, pretty much right in the temple area, start right there and then just kind of roll it on back just a little bit. It creates a little bit less of a curve that comes around that helmet. So every helmet is different. You can see, you know, on something like this, it's not quite like a hard hat where it's got a full rim all the way around and it's taller. These are a little bit shorter. So again, there's going to be a lot of them that's going to be different. Some of them will take different techniques. So in this case, what we're going to do is we're just going to do a simple dip. We're going to start right up here like this, and then essentially mainly just go more inward like that. Now I'm not going down, I'm not going straight down, but I'm just going to go inward like that and get it down into the water. So we'll check this film right quick. Just wet our fingers, and then the side that sticks to your finger like this goes down on the water. So very simple. In this case, it's going to be the dull side is down. Now again, other films, it may be the dull side is up, shiny side's down, vice versa. So you always need to check it to make sure. Quick, simple check will always tell you 100%. So we'll take this, set it in the water, and then get started. So this Desert Digital that we got, it's an older pattern as far as we've carried it for quite a while, but it's still a very good working pattern. We've used it on multiple jobs throughout the years that we've had it, and it's always been a really great pattern to work with. So we're gonna go ahead, we got our film on the water. The temperature on the tank sitting at about 82, 83 degrees right now. So we'll let it hydrate, of course, 1 minute on the water, and then we're gonna take our activator, spray it on there. Of course, we're using our Liquid Concepts activator, and then so we're just going to spray it on probably about 3 passes, and then we'll be good to go. So let me grab some gloves on and we'll get started. So one thing that I always like to do is whenever I'm dipping, of course, make sure that you've got a good divider system to where it's contained as much as possible. And then also make sure that you've got your parts sitting on the table ready to go the way that you need to just pick it up and then dip it. So then that way everything's ready. So we got 60 seconds on the timer. We're gonna go ahead and spray our activator and then get started with it. So all right, so everything looks really nice. Looks like it's glassed out really good. And then again, we're just gonna take this, we're gonna hold it like this right here, put it right almost centered, and then essentially just slowly go down just like this. And then once we get it going down, now we're just going to go and keep pushing it back in towards, away from me, into the water. And then essentially, there you have it. So that right there is a very good dip. Looks like it hit really well. We got very good coverage all the way around. Again, no matter what you're going to dip, if you have an object this big, it's going to start stretching down in these areas, right in here and right in here. Not a big deal, but the stretch is more uniform throughout each side, so it looks correct. So again, helmets like this, they're simple, they're easy to do. There's not a lot of complicated, complex shapes to them or anything like that. So you know, you can do these and really make them look good just by changing just, you know, little things and making sure that you got your activator right and everything. So if you have any questions, definitely give us a call. We'll be more than happy to help you out, or even leave a comment below. We'd love to hear from you. We always love making the videos, and you know, if you got a suggestion on new videos, we're all ears. We'd love to hear from you. So I'm Bryan from Liquid Concepts, and we're making hydrographics great again. Thank you guys.